Hey, all you mechanical maniacs, how's it going? Hurst Quayzar here. Welcome back to another episode of Rot2Rad. First off, I want to thank everyone here, subscribers, all of you. Thank you so much for making the channel grow. We are quickly approaching 3,000 subscribers. It's going to be a nice milestone. I was trying to get to 3,500 by the end of this year, and we'll see what we can have. We might be able to do it. So please, by all means, share videos across the internet, share with your friends, family, what have you. So, Rot2Rad. What is Rot2Rad, you may ask? Well, my dear friends, Rot2Rad is where we go out in the junkyard, we find something rotten, and we bring it back into my garage here at Quayzar's Customs, and we make it into something radical. Now, last episode was a couple of weeks ago because I was on vacation. I picked up and radicalized this 6-on Cebulon, made it pink, and you guys actually came through on it. Really, you guys really liked it. Pretty much the mass majority did like the paint scheme, the pink, the whole Valentine's Day theme going on. RPM Games, ran over to RPM Games, said, you know, needed something, and exactly what he gave me was this purple stripe that kind of highlights some of the body lines on this thing. So I thought it actually looked pretty good on there, so I kept it. As far as voting, the majority really liked it. I was actually surprised that this pinkish, metallic pinkish car was going to do so well in the voting, but it actually did. So guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We get to keep this thing. So we are going to send you to the parking area. All right, so as far as the rest of the garage, I have not done anything else, really. Nothing else added across the street. Nothing else. Oh, I added the Mustang. Remember the Mustang? I moved her back here. I got rid of the McLaren I had back here, put the Mustang back here instead. I think this is going to be probably my classic car creation, classic car place as well. I'm thinking to keep mostly classic cars hanging out here. I'm actually also thinking about redoing the 57 here, even though I like the way it looks. I want it to chrome instead of the black is what I'm looking at possibly changing around on this. But that's all right. I may do that later. But that was another Rot2Rad. I don't think it was a project car. I believe this was a project car. Anyway, so because I just like the way the Mustang looked, you know, with the whole red and interior white exterior. Thought it looked really well, so I might change that up a little bit and make it chrome. Nothing else is new. Nothing else is going on. I did have a video on how I changed all the banners in the garage, so check that out if you have a chance. All right, so let's do what we need to do here. Let's go to the junkyard and see what we can find, shall we? Let's pray to the junkyard gods. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what we have out here. All right, right off the bat, we have another Mustang. This is kind of a freaky looking Mustang. This is a 2JZ GT, 132,000 miles. Is this? Oh yeah. So this is almost like a Fast and Furious Ford Mustang. Not going to be that color, that's for sure. 132,000 miles. That might be a keeper there. We may see how that goes. One of the rules, I've got a few rules, right? So rule number one is it has to be under 150,000 miles. The 635 is not. So 150,000 miles is my target mileage to keep it under. Another one is something that we haven't done before. Try to do that. And another is this a Christine Junkyard one? Stock, no. 160,000 miles. Some other things that, like I said, haven't done before. This is 24,000 miles, but we have done it already. So I'm not going to do that again. This is a Nissan GTR we've definitely done Liberty Walk, that's for sure. So far the Mustang at 132,000 miles. We have done 194 GTX. That's no good. Mercedes GT. Have I done one of these? I don't know if I've actually done one of these or not. This is a... It's a GT version, huh? Man, I don't know if I've done this or not. I'm going to have to take a look. I think I have. SLS, yeah, I think I have. Yes, I've definitely done that one. And I've done 214,000 miles. That's not going to work. I think I have done an SLS before, so I'm not even going to bother. Let me go through here. Ooh. I have not done this. Oh. What's the miles? What's the miles? 236. I was hoping to get that. Oh, man. This is one I was hoping to get a hold of. Way over. 130, 192. That's way over. Vanilla truck, 196. Range Rover Evoque. We've done one of those. The Evoques, yeah. Done that as well up there. The Ford Fiesta. The Ferrari 160. Yes, we've done that. 57 Chevy we've done. What is this? PN8 Bolt Reptilia R6. We haven't done one of those, but I really think that Mustang over there is calling my name. What is this? The standard BMW M3 we've done before. Sakura Takuum. Nope, we haven't done one, but it's way over the mileage. This is 126, the Chief Chain TBX. Have not done one of those. 126,000 miles, so that's actually less than. It's actually less than what we have over here. This is the Factory 5. We have done one of those. What is this? Oh, this is, yeah, an Aston Martin DBR. Aston Martin DBR. Let me correct myself. 99,000 miles. We have done one of those before as well. Jeep we've done. Salem. We haven't done a Salem, but it's 226 fastback. So 2JZ at 132. 2JZ at 132. Or the TBX. I think the TBX has lower miles on it. Okay, it's a vanilla car, but it does have lower miles on it. Yeah, so it's kind of like the whole Pontiac GTO. And let's see, what can I do with this? I'm not sure, but this does have the lower miles than the Mustang does, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and pick this one up. Ooh, buy price is 11, sell price is 10. That's kind of a bummer. Let me take a look over here. Even though it really doesn't matter, I'm playing sandbox mode. Yeah, this sucker's got like... what's the buy price on this? 8.6, so it's still high. Wow, I kind of like the idea of having this, but I'm going to go with the TBX because it does have less miles and we haven't done one of those before. So we're going to go with the TBX. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. But I'm going to give it a shot and see what we can do. Yeah, we're heading to the garage. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and head back to the garage and see what we can do with this car. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and take this bad boy and send her out to the car wash. We definitely need to give it a bath and get rid of some of the crap that's going on in here. All right. Clean out the interior. So, pretty good car considering it has all 4 tires on it out of the junkyard. That's pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and strip the hood off. Fender, door, headlights, bumper. Okay, that all comes off. What we got back here? Taillights. Okay, I've stripped all. Okay, get that out of there. All right, the reason why I'm doing this is I'm going to sell this stuff. Sell parts. I want to take it into the shop here, and basically I'm going to do the body first because right now I'm not sure what color I want to paint it, so I want to give myself some options here. 1500. Jesus. Blue doesn't look bad, but it's kind of funky the way this whole striping thing is going on. So let's go ahead and move you back to the paint shop. So typically, I would do a couple of different things with this, right? So I'm going to go into tablet, body tuning. Do we have any body tuning? What's the body tuning on this? Okay. Front bumper, hood. I like that hood. Headlights, mirrors. I like that. I like that a lot. We're going to close that. Let's go with the normal body shop. And we're going to get the doors, fenders, doors, fenders. Might as well get the glass too. Glass, tail light. Front and windshield. Okay. So I didn't realize this was a back piece back here. Was there? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so that's on. That's on. We're kind of doing the body work up front first, and we never really do that in Rot2Rad. I'm doing this because I want to get a feel for what color I want. And the only way to do that is to put the body parts on, get a feel for some of the liveries that are available for it, and maybe do something with a livery. So yeah, typically I don't do this. Typically I just build the whole thing and, you know, right door window. Okay. So let's go to the paint booth and see what we got here. Okay. If I went, this is weird looking yellow. What are the liveries we have? Don't like that. Not quite a fan of those stripes because they're too narrow. Nope. Nope. Really? Nothing? Wow. That kind of leaves me in a tough predicament here. So what color paint you? Red is always a nice color, but may go with this light blue look right here. This is kind of gives it that whole classy Pontiac look. We're going to go with that same color, I believe, with the engine block, and probably a darker color for the underneath. So I think we're going to go with that. At least for right now. All right. So yeah, typically I don't do this first. Typically I do this second, so, or do it near the last. But if I wanted a nice paint job to come off of, I'll try to figure out how I needed to do this. Now this front bumper is chrome, and I'm not sure I'm liking the chrome look on this because the rear one is not chrome. And I don't believe I saw a chrome rear bumper in the body tuning. Yeah, it's only the front bumper. So, interesting. Kind of gives me that whole monkeys look. So let's go ahead and grab this real quick. This is what I'm going to do. Because that's the case, we are not limited with the QOL mod and what we can do. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this bumper. We are going to paint it chrome. Yeah. So let's take that chrome and see what it looks like. If it doesn't look good, then what we're going to end up doing is putting something all together. Putting it back together using all the standard parts. Okay, so that's kind of chromish. That's chromish. So that kind of looks cool, I guess. Different, right? Right? Not too bad. All right. This is what we're going to do. We're going to start stripping her down. Look at this engine. It is in sad shape. So we're going to start yanking all this crap at it. There is nothing in here. Oh my goodness. But the engine is fully intact. So that's kind of cool. All right. We are going to start ripping this thing apart. And, well, let's see. Hang on. What do we need here? We need... So we can probably pick up a few of these things anyway. So open the shopping list. I need the brake servo. Check. Fuse box B. I know where to get that, but radiator C. Power steering reservoir. Windshield washer. Battery tray. Battery tray, 2 of you, got that, and we go to parts here. I just need to lock down for the battery. Where are you? There we go. Need that. There we go. Electronics. Going to need a couple of these. Okay, let's see how we fare. All right, we're gonna get the brake servo in there. Radiator, power steering reservoir. Yeah, this is gonna be a basic one in here. So we're gonna put together these things, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start ripping apart the rear end and start putting that together. So I will see you guys in a few minutes after I get this all done up. Missed one. All right, one more. Okay, I think that's all I needed, right? Yeah. And done. Okay, nothing else I need underneath the hood. And we are going to start working on the rear end. And we're going to sell these parts off. Don't need them. All right, I'll catch you guys in a few when I start to put this back together. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what I've done is I've taken the outside color and actually darkened it up to about 90. Considering this is 100, this is 90. It doesn't really look that far off, but I was hoping it would be just a little bit darker than this. That's okay. I think this will work out anyway. I'm happy with it, so we're going to go with it. Takes me a while to paint all this stuff because I did the chrome for the plates and for the U-bolts. Decided to go with the standard black for the shock absorber. And going with the polyurethane bushings on the front and back, where we're going to go. We're going to do that to the front as well. The hubs, I didn't paint the hubs. Well, that's odd. So I'll have to go back to the paint shop and get those painted. This is all nice and painted in here. There we go. And voila. One chrome cover. Okay, so let's run back over to the paint shop real quick to do that. I forgot to get the covers done. Oh, brother. Just been one of them days, I guess. Where's my covers? There's my covers. So what I did is just a typical paint cover. That looks chrome. I don't want it chrome. It's really chromey to me, doesn't it to you? Like, yeah. So, what I think I'm going to do is just go ahead and paint it black. I don't like the way that color is on that material, so I'm going to go black with it. Kind of a bummer. That's okay. Doesn't matter anyway. Alright. May look a little funky underneath there, but I did not like the way that blue turned out. Oof. It's very chromish. So if we did this and put it in black, not really all that bad. Not really all that bad. See how it looks like when I put the drum on it. Because the drum is painted. The blue, the black on the inside. Not too bad, I guess. That don't look too bad. I think it's good. Alright. Let's go back over to this side. As you can tell, I went ahead and put the exhaust system in. Fuel tank is in with a high performance fuel pump. So yay for me on that. Got that all done. And this all together. Could have easily went with the black and that. That would have been okay with me. What is in my... Aha. I knew I was missing something. Plate. So with everything being a little bit chrome underneath there, I think this is going to look pretty good. This blue is kind of fascinating. It almost reminds me of the blue... does that look chrome to you? Now that I'm looking at that. Looks kind of chromish, right? This one looks definitely chromy. So let's do this. Now that I'm looking at this. Let's take this bumper off. Let me take this over here. Let me see if I can get to paint it full chrome look. Okay, so we're going to paint this. We're going to go here. Everything. Chrome. Chrome plate. Chrome. Alright, let's see how that lays out on the back. Yeah, it looks a little more chromish, right? Yeah, it looks a little more chromish. Okay. Trunk open, nothing back there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start pulling it. We're going to pull the engine out of here and get rid of that. And then we're going to tear the front end apart. I got to remove an exhaust pipe. It's got an exhaust pipe on it. Oh, man, you mean you got... Oh, jeez, I got to remove those things. You know, it's just been one of them days. Alrighty. Oh, it's got oil in it? You've got to be kidding me. I wasn't paying attention. Usually when you get cars out of the junkyard, they have... Oh my gosh, they certainly does. More times than not, your cars don't have anything. So it's like... it didn't look that great either. Okay. Alright. could have went with the whole $50 fine, but hey, you know, why have it? All right, so I've got the engine out. I'm going to start ripping apart this front end, ladies and gentlemen, and I will catch you in a few minutes. All right, stay tuned. Okay, so I had a slight delay trying to get some of these pieces painted because I just kind of messed myself up on my palette. But that's all right. I've got it back into it. I think I've got it now. Fingers and toes crossed. We're heading into trying to get this done now. So, yes. I ended up deleting all of my parts before I started buying parts, right? So I didn't have anything to go by. Usually you can say, okay, I want this part, and this part, and I couldn't do it because I didn't have any parts. I deleted them all. I was like a big dummy. Talk about big dummy moments. That was one of them right there. So yeah, so I had to like kind of guess a little bit, and I've been back and forth trying to figure out some of the parts. Like the B links, I thought they were A's, and they ended up being B's. It's just a big thing. Axle cover. No, I don't. I have. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's rear ones. Son of a gun. Okay, so yeah. See, it's mistakes like that that are really, really screwing me up. Here, let's go suspension. Front disc. 2 of them. I need to go paint them though. See, it's stuff like that. It was screwing me up right and left, and I kind of got frustrated. So seeing that, you guys ought to know for sure that, yeah, Hurst was a little bit out there. Black, thank you. Go. There it is. It just doesn't go to it either. I have to do all of this manipulating of everything. So sometimes, I'm telling you, painting these parts can be a pain in the butt, especially if you're going to get really intricate with some of this stuff. I mean, it can get really, really crazy. So, I mean, you can even chrome these pieces. I don't know why you would, because you don't really see them. But, I mean, you could. Let's see, why not? There's... Oh, son of a gun. I'm going to... All right. Rear. All right. Okay. Breathe. Breathe. Rear. Ventilated. Okay, so this is... brake rotor ventilated. So I guess 2 of those. Yep, that works. All right. So RPM Games turned me on to putting the bigger rotors on here. Oh my goodness gracious. I did not pick up. See, you know what? You know what? Wait a minute. Yeah, I need 2 of those. Okay. So yeah, it has been a tough day for me. Can you tell? Can you tell? I mean, crazy. Absolutely nuts. Okay, so that's pretty much done. So yeah, as you can tell, the underneath is just a touch. Oh crap! Look at this. It's chrome. It's chrome instead of the gloss. Oh, okay. I am not having a good day, boys and girls. This is not the day to make Hurst mad. He's trying to do a video here. All right. This should be gloss. Thank you. Why is it not? Okay. Don't know why it went that way. Check my side over here. Everything looks good. Wow. Cannot believe that's happening. All right, cool. All right, I was going to say, if that son of a gun was looking kind of screwy, then I was going to have to take it apart again. Oh, my goodness. All right. Looks like crisis has been averted. We can go ahead and keep moving on and moving on. Yeah, those pieces look a little darker than the other pieces. It's kind of hard to judge in this lighting, to be quite honest with you. So I'm going to leave it the way it is. Inner tie rod, outer tie rod. Broke a few of those in my day. I played Dukes of Hazzard over concrete barriers. It's always fun. It's always fun in a car. Always fun. I should say, trying to play Dukes of Hazzard to a pile of leaves in somebody's front yard. That's always fun. Not for the car, though. All right, so I've got suspension done. Body work done. What do I have in here? Let's go ahead and drop this down. Let's go ahead and get the interior work done. Interior. Let's add an interior. Okay. So what I'm thinking about, I'm going to do a little bit of a custom thing going on here. So let's go here. Interiors. Let's see what I can do about this. Bench. Oh, leather seat. 2. TBX wheel. Yeah, I'll take that TBX wheel. I like that. Do we have wood grain on the inside of this? I don't think we do. There's no wood grain in there, so you know what? The heck with that. I'm not going to use that. Seriously, if there's no wood grain, I'm not going to use it. I'm going to go with my typical. Whoa, right there. Go with that one. All right. Tough call here. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Back seats. Let's see. Now I could do the back seats in this color. That looks really crazy. If I went back here. Now, like, I go matte. Go with the matte color. That's 90. I would have to knock this down. Do I really want to? That's the thing. Do I really want to? I actually don't think so. Now that I'm thinking about it, I want the other seats though. I want these seats. I want the solid seats. Solid colored seats for it. The TBX doesn't have like the... It's kind of a plain interior, but hey. I don't think that door was supposed to open. Wow. Okay, so let's move you over to number 1. I am going to tint your windows. Yes. Like the black. There we go. 50%. Yep. Done. 50%. 50% tinting. Looking good. Looking good. Okay, you can go back to where you belong. There we go. Let's take a look at all the parts I have. Those seats, don't want them. The V8 2-carb VOH or OHV overhead valve. Yeah. All right. So got the interior done. Got that done. We're going to go get the motor done and figure out the wheels and tires for this bad boy. And we'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, as you can tell, I left the engine orange, but I did do some custom paint work like this, like the power steering and the alternator. are the performance parts, but I repainted them so I had no red on this motor whatsoever. Like the fuel filter back here is clear. So yeah. Yeah, I think I did a pretty good job with that. All right, take that thing down. Go ahead and put her in here. The only reason why I left it orange is just because a couple of things. One, I felt like it would look good in here as an orange engine. Pontiac GM, kind of like an orange tribute. I kept as much of the red out of it as I could. So yeah, I think it actually looks pretty darn decent if you ask me. I'm gonna throw some of these fluids in here while I'm thinking about it, because this is definitely going to be one of those things that I forget. You know that. I will always forget this crap. I think the orange does look pretty good, bounced off that blue. I kind of questioned that when I was doing it, but it actually looks like it turned out pretty good. The transmission's going to be aluminum, we know, but I guess it'll be all right. So like the intake there is painted aluminum. It was chrome. It's the high performance one, but I painted it instead of chrome. I went aluminum. The carburetors, carburetors were chrome and red. Right now they're like aluminum and black. So I painstakingly did everything I could to hide the red in here. You know, I always said in past videos, you know, you always need that touch of red, right? That splash of red. Not in this bad boy. All right, alley-oop. You gotta go up. So we need a couple things here. We need exhaust system, so we need a couple of those. And we need that. So let's open this up. Grab a couple of those. We'll get to the gearboxes. We get an F-type. Go. And even though it does have red on it, you're not going to see it underneath here. That's okay. I think it'll be all right. That's done. We get the starter in. Electronics. Go. There we go. Starter is installed. Exhaust pipe. Exhaust pipe. Exhaust pipes over here. This should lay down some pretty good numbers, I would think. I don't know. We'll find out. All right. So you're asking, Hurst, what about rims and tires? Well, I got them right here. We are going to go with a set of 295s up front. These are like a 5-spoke, kind of an overzealous 5-spoke, I'd say, with the bead lock on it. It looks awesome on this car. It's not your typical 5-spoke, so I think it looks really classy on here, especially with that blue. Now the rear tires, we're going with the 305/40 17. So I increased the size of it by 1. It was a 16-inch rim that came off it. We upped it to a 17. 17's all the way around, and 295 35s up front. Hopefully give it a little bit of a rake. All right. Okay, picked up 2 plates, only needed 1. All right, so a lot of chrome on here. Quayzar. All right, lower you down. I think I've got everything done. What I'm going to do is run it over to the test path, get that taken care of, and I'll meet you over in the dyno. All right. The carburetors can be tuned. So that's going to be my first thing I need to do. Need to get these matched up, and then that's not going to work. So minus plus 1. Nope, didn't think so. Okay, so minus 1, 0, 0. Nope, that's not going to do it either. Maybe. Boom, there we go. Okay, that's applied. All right, let's do this again. Minus 1, minus 2. Nope. How did I do this before? Come on. Really? I feel like I'm being punked here. Close. Close. Nope. Let's go one up on there. Okay. 2. Drat! Can't figure this out. Okay. That's pretty close, but I'm not going to go with that. Got to dial. Oh, I don't know how that happened, but I'll take it. Okay. Trying to dial these bad boys in. Okay. Plus 1 across. That's exactly what I wanted to do. One. Plus 2. Oh, man, I was so close. I thought I had it. Okay. Let's see if we can get these two matched up. Probably not. Oh, so close. Minus 1. Way to detune it. That's for sure. There we go. That takes me a bit, but I got it. All right, let's click her up and let's do it. Nice gains on that. We got 778 horsepower with 974 foot-pounds of torque. Woohoo. Puts it up in the high 4s. That's a pretty good. I think that would be pretty hard to beat, actually, in a drag race. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our first TBX of this series. She's a nice blue. Like I said, I left the engine in an orange stance. Got some good numbers out of it. Left the interior pretty much basic, with a basic black on there. So, yeah, what do you think? This is your time to shine. This is where you tell me whether or not I sell it or I save it. So, hit me up in the notes below. Let me know if I should save it or sell it. And I will talk with you all later. Thanks for watching. Like I said in the very beginning of the video. hey, share, like, and just spread the news. Thanks. Appreciate it. That's it for me for this evening. I will talk with you all later. This is Hurst Quayzar saying good night, everyone. And I am out.